Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing good. Sorry about the lighting. I need to get a lamp or some lighting sorted. At the moment I'm only uploading in the day because of my lighting. But yeah, I'll get that sorted soon enough. Probably in about a week's time. Week or two. In a week or two I should have some better lighting. And I'm hoping to get a microphone because I've realised my sound's not brilliant on my videos. So for that reason, I'm thinking of a microphone. But yeah, guys, this is just a quick check-in video, quick catch-up video with you guys. Yeah, quick check-in video, quick catch-up video with you guys. I haven't really done a lot lately. I've just been messing about with YouTube, trying to work a few things out. Trying to understand YouTube a bit better. I'm doing like an AI for content creators course in a few days time. It's like a week-long intensive course, so I'll be doing that because I just want to learn a bit more about AI and YouTube kind of thing. So I thought it'd be a good, I come across the course and I thought it'd be a good thing to do. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm putting all my efforts into at the moment. I've had a break from the AWS and everything else. The content creation course I've done on and off, but I've had a break for that for a few days. I've needed a rest, to be honest. I had a flat check today, so I was tidying up yesterday. So yeah, I'm a bit tired today. I fell asleep earlier, so I've had a bit of a sleep. But yeah, I'm just gonna rest tonight. I think that's my plan. I need to get more rest. I'm realising I need to get more rest. I push myself too hard sometimes. So yeah, I'm realising I need more rest, kind of thing. So yeah, I've got a video scheduled to be released. When is it? I think 12 midnight tomorrow. I think it is 20th at midnight. I think just an Acts chapter 2 video. Just going over the book of Acts. So keep an eye out for that. I just thought I'd do a check-in video because I haven't done any videos for a few days apart from the Acts video that I've done earlier that's scheduled to be released, like I say, I think midnight tomorrow. So yeah, started using the scheduling. I was told it can help boost your views. I don't know how true that is, but I'm experimenting with it at the moment. Usually I just upload to public, but I was told by people online to try the scheduling, so I'm going to try that. Then if it works or not, it's hard to say. It's mixed views on it, really. People say different things. Some people say it doesn't make a difference, some people say it does. So I thought I'd try it anyway. I've tried it with a few other videos lately, but yeah, videos I've already uploaded before, but that probably wasn't the best idea. But yeah, I'm trying it with fresh videos and seeing how I get on. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't seem to have much of an effect, then I'll probably go back to just public. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, that's all I got to say really. Trying to get into the Bible, trying to read more of the Bible, trying to develop a better relationship with God. well, not a better my relationship's okay with God, like, but I just need to be more spiritual, really, a bit more, I'd say. I am spiritual, obviously, but the Psalms and the Proverbs are something I felt in my spirit to read lately. I've read them a lot in the past. Like I say, you probably noticed I've done playlists on Proverbs and Psalms for you guys on this site. I look at them, guys, because they're very, very important. And if you're a believer, they're very important. They're very important anyway, because God's laws oversee everybody. So what it says in those books is very important. But yeah, Proverbs and Psalms, God's been putting in my spirit to read lately, so that's what I'm trying to do. More than I used to. I did used to read them a lot in the past, but I've had a bit of a break from them and focus more on the Gospels. But I'm going back to Proverbs and Psalms, as well as reading the New Testament for you guys. The rest of the New Testament, we've been through the Gospels, but the rest of the New Testament, Acts and Romans and everything else in the New Testament, and working through the Old Testament. We're on Exodus at the moment, so I plan on working through the rest of that as well. So yeah, guys, well, that's all I want to say, really. Just a quick check-in video, quick catch-up video with you guys. I haven't really been up to a lot else. I haven't been up to a lot else, really. Like I said, I've had a bit of break from studying and stuff for the last 2-3 days. I was doing it quite intensively at one point, and I just felt like I needed to reset and have a bit of a break for a little bit, have a bit of a rest. I felt like the Lord was putting that on my spirit to rest more, so instead of striving on, do you know what I mean? And yeah, and carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders, he said, it's been putting in my spirit to rest more, so that's what I'm trying to do a bit more. So yeah, but that's all I want to say anyway, guys. That's all I want to say. I've been doing a bit of washing as well. I've got some more to do. I'm gonna have to do that probably tomorrow morning. I've got some washing to do, a few bags. So I need to catch up with that. But yeah, wash my trainers as well. The other day, some of my old trainers, look, I decided to wash them because they're not in brilliant nick, but they're not in terrible nick. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, a bit dirty, but with a wash they'll come up good, and they did. So yeah, I've just been doing that as well. I washed like 3 pairs of trainers, so I've got plenty of trainers now. For now, do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna need any for a while, put it like that. So yeah. So yeah, but that's it, guys. That's all I want to say, really. Is there anything else? Don't think there is. I watched a bit of the UFC the other day. Who did I watch? Kevin Vallejos and I can't remember the guy's name, against the Korean guy, a tall guy. I watched that fight. It's the Dolidze versus Marvin Vettori. 2. On is it TNT Sports? I think it's still TNT Sports. Yeah. I'm working through that video. I've got Ankalaev and Pereira to watch, and will have Barrera and not Barrera, Brady and Leon Edwards to watch when that comes on. I'm looking forward to that fight. I think it'll be a great fight. I have no idea who's going to win. I think Brady's got the wrestling and the grappling, but Leon Edwards is no slouch with wrestling, and he's obviously a very good striker. So got no idea who's going to win that, but it should be good. Should be a good fight. Like I say, I don't really believe in fighting for a living. I don't think it's very Christ-like, but at the same time, everyone's on a different path, and yeah, some people are on. Everyone's on a different path, and some people it's kind of like their destiny. Do you know what I mean? It's like or it is temporarily at least. Do you know what I mean? So um, and I respect the fighters 1,000,000,000 because they're some of the toughest guys in the world. Most skilled guys, the most fittest athletes, unbelievable athletes. Dedication they put in second to none. So they demand respect. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I do respect the fighters. The dedication they put into their craft. Even though I might not agree with fighting per se, it's like everyone's on a different path, and they're that's their path right now. So that's it. But yeah, I admire them in a lot of ways. So yeah, the tenacity and everything it takes to be a fighter. It's very impressive. So yeah, I still watch it. I feel like I couldn't not watch it now because I've been following the UFC for so many years. Admittedly, it's not the fighters I grew up on, like your George St. Pierre's, your Michael Bispings, your BJ Penns, your uh, Nate and Nick Diaz. Do you know what I mean? Rashad Evans, John Jones, and all those sort of guys from that era. It's not the same sort of guys now, but but then again, I've been following a lot of them for a while, like Volkanovski and Chandler and McGregor. And obviously, McGregor was from before; he was from that previous era, like I say, kind of. Aldo, Holloway, Gage, Habib, Islam. Look, I mean, I've been following these guys for a while, so obviously, Oliveira. Been following these guys for a while, so look, I kind of give a damn about what they're up to, like how they're doing in life. Like that's how it is when you watch the countdowns and stuff. You become almost like invested in their lives. Do you know what I mean? You wonder how they're doing, and do you know what I mean? Yeah, you wonder how they're doing and stuff like that. You thought. Look, BJ Penn was the biggest one for me. So, look, when I was watching BJ Penn, I was going through some very difficult times in life, and some of the words he spoke after his fights and stuff really stuck with me, and it helped me through a bad time. So, but BJ Penn's probably my favourite fighter of all time. I like George and I like Bisping as well. I mean, there's a lot of fighters I like, but BJ Penn probably was a fighter that resonated with me the most because I was always a big fan of Jiu-Jitsu and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he was the first non-American. He was the first American to win a black belt at the Mundal level. The first black belt to win a world championship. The first black belt to win a world championship at in the Mondials. So yeah, that was impressive. And then there was his crazy flexibility. Like his flexibility was just absolutely gnarly. Like he could get into positions that most fighters could only dream of. He was a very good athlete, and yeah, very tough, very hard nosed, very tough. Yeah, he's a good, unbelievable fighter. Very well rounded, good, excellent boxing. Some of the best boxing in MMA. Some of the best jiu-jitsu. He could wrestle when he chose to. So yeah, he was one hell of a fighter, especially in his prime. In his prime, like you know, I mean, the people he beat, like Kenny Florian, Sean Shark, um, Joe Stevenson, some of the people he beat. Do you know what I mean? Jens Pulver. He beat a lot of good fighters. Do you know what I mean? Matt Hughes, obviously probably the biggest one. Matt Hughes. Do you know what I mean? He drew with GSP in the first. Did he draw with GSP in the first fight, or was it a draw, or did GSP get the nod? I can't remember. But he gave GSP a really good fight. Do you know what I mean? In the first fight, and GSP was obviously an unbelievable fighter, one of the best ever. Maybe the best ever. Do you know what I mean? One of them anyway. I don't think he's as. I wouldn't say he's as. I don't know. He's different weight classes. You can't compare him to like a John Jones because it's totally different weight classes. But for his weight, for the welterweights, he was probably the best welterweight ever. Him and Matt Hughes kind of thing. So, yeah. Although now you're probably talking. Who's welterweight champion now? Bilal's welterweight champion. But I don't know now. Some of the guys now might be better, but back in the day, those like George St Pierre, Matt Hughes, they ruled the roast. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, guys, I could waffle on about the UFC forever. So, but I won't because this video is getting long. So I'll leave it there. But thanks for watching as always. I appreciate you all, love you all, keep you all in my prayers. I'm wishing you the best. So that's it. So take care. God bless, guys. Much love. Take care.